Hi guys, I'm Nuke Silver from Seven Castle Games, and today we're going to give you some news about the journey that we have in January. Just a quick recap for the month. What we are doing, we're doing some execution model on the 3D models in terms of how the game physically plays with the 3D components. And what's the stand in terms of the funding. We are trying to finish the feasibility grants. We're hoping to finish at the end of this month, so we already finished, and the approval going to be on the 5th, probably in February. So we're going to have the approval there to see how the things goes. I hope positively. We also had the Steam Cities pre-campaign. It's already live, which you can register with your email address, and you can purchase as well the other game, which is the Steam Cities Duel, and also some upgrade components that you're going to have on the Kickstarter campaign. Probably hope on the fourth quarter of 2026 this year. We're also looking for new playtesters that can join us through the Discord or even WhatsApp, if that's okay with you guys, so we can have another fresh eyes. Bear in mind that now we have also other components and upgrades on the game, which going to be, so we are playtesting those expansions for the Kickstarter campaign. That's going to be only available on the Kickstarter campaign, probably published in the future. And in terms of the prototype components, we are already working on them. Of course, this is just a really brief. I just painted just to make sure on each color. This is not going to be the color or even painted like this, because this is really bad painted. This is just a draft for us to play to see how it fits in a game. So this is the few upgrades that we have. So this is one upgrade. This is another upgrade that you're going to do to the city, and then the components goes here and here. So if you have the scouts going to be here, and then when you upgrade this component, they will go here. The agents and the sabotage, the trade agent and the sabotage agents going to be here. So going to give you here another example. This that I've shown, it's the city, and this one, it's the Steam City. Oops, something just fall. Of course, this is not yet done properly, so we need to redesign. Actually, I'm printing, if you can see there in the printer over there, another iteration. This is just so this doesn't fit properly. This is something that we need to redesign. Of course, here as well, some of the, if you go back to the CCT, I don't want this to happen. This is a bit clunky. It fits, but it's a bit clunky, and probably when playing won't be quite good. And then here we have the Cathedral City, which is several upgrades. So here, sorry. So when we have the city, and then we have the main city, I mean, then we have one of upgrades which allow us to upgrade to level 2. Here it goes in the back, the scouts. Then we have another upgrades, and then we have another upgrade to allow to build the ultimate weapon, which will sit it here. Then and the problem with this, here it's the storage as well. So this is poorly painted. It's on purpose, just for us to see how it fits in the board game, the 3D models. And here in this case, so we need to. I see that, for example, this is a bit can get out really quickly. So we're refining this design as well. And here is the, whoops, something that's already expecting to happen. So this is a design that probably needs to be done entirely from scratch. Again, go back to the drawing board. So this model actually is quite pretty, quite interesting. But the problem is, if I take my fingers here, so this is quite clunky. I need to redesign this in order to, so when we upgrade the city, this get like stuck here, like stuck here, and doesn't fall. when you're playing, because you're going to move the city from one side to the other, so it's convenient not to fall. Those are the scouts that we are developing. So this will be the scouts, and this will be the agents. So here, so this is the sabotage agents, like looks like an engineer, and this one it's the has a like a book with a hi hat, and this is the trade agents. So those are the components that we are developing at the moment. Uh, on the physical playboard, of course, you can assist on the Discord to play live online. I mean, and also we are doing some stuff on the board. This is not the final board. The board now has a completely different design, but we're trying to understand how the fittings goes. So we just trying to laser cuts and see how the fitting goes on the components goes on the boards. This of course not going to be like this, or we're trying to understand if should we change the components type. So this is, for example, the foods, the food, but at the end it's square, and here is the building material, which looks like a house, and at the end is also square. So, but this visually in the boards, probably we need to round this in order to fit it here, and so to make some distinguish inserts. And here the same thing. Oh, sorry. And here the same thing for the woods. This doesn't look like nothing, but it's a wood, which we're going to be fit here. So this is the kind of work that we're doing now in terms of the player board. So what's changed since December was refining the process, refining the. We will also get in contact as well with the fulfillment phase, so to understand the costs associated to the fulfillments and to the freight, and how everything works basically. So when we go to Kickstarter, everything is in place, and then there's no changes in last time, especially costs associated. And what's coming next is we're going to do some more play tests, physical play tests, blind tests as well. We already have the book. It's already almost close. I say 98% or 95% of the rule book is completed. There's still some changes that probably is going to happen due to the upgrades now that we've done, which is going to have more land control. So you're going to have some extra components. Not only trees, you're going to have 3 trees to upgrade your city, or in terms of politics, how it's going to work your city, and that will give you advantage at the end of the game, or also during the game, in terms of points and in terms of benefits that you're going to get. We're also going to have new designs and new layouts, because layout won't change much, but in terms of the artists, because we didn't close the artist yet, we are looking for the funding to understand which artists we can go, and how we can work with them. And as soon as we have that, we're going to close the artist, like do a proper contract, and going forward with him for the Steam Cities. We also receiving really good ideas from you guys. There are 2 games that are in our to-do list to play test. I'm not going to disclose that, and we have another few games from Steam City that from Seven Castle Games that's going to play test. We are now starting to play tests, but it's still in the prototype phase, early prototype phase, and probably it's going to be maybe 2028-ish. That's going to be published, or 2027. We're aiming for Equestrian, which is the most advanced game besides the Steam City. to be more close to go live than actually any other games, because they need to be playtested. Only Steam Cities and Equation are the most playtested, roughly around 80 playtests, and with roughly 30 people each plus more. But all that people are in our websites, and if you are a playtester, you'll be coming showing up on our website as well, and probably on the boards or the rule book with the mention honors. So Steam City is moving forwards. We are trying to get ready for this campaign already. Not just the being campaign ready, but the product ready. That's the main thing. That's what we're trying to achieve at the moment. It's being product ready and not just campaign ready. So the campaign is already ready. It's already ready. The redundancy, but the product needs to be more close to ready, and that's the artist that still needs to come in, and that artist probably will change for better the what we have at the moment. Okay, guys, don't forget to subscribe, and which is quite important, and also follow us on the social media, and also get registered for the pre-campaign, which is going to give you a lot of goodies. we hope you're going to like it, and and more news will come next month. Remember as well that we going to also do another publish video per month. So we're trying to do 2 videos per month, one for towards more at the end, like this, like the news, and the other one is going to be, I hope, with Hugo and Luis together, so to talk about games that we played that month, which I think is going to be quite interesting for you guys in our design perspective and what we like in the game, etc. So that's going to be quite fun. So once again, guys, thank you. Have a nice one, and see you.